Okay, third one. This is the hardest one, but you will understand that if I explain it. Is it greater than fixed asset investment? Again, fixed asset investment, that's my example of a BMW and buying a house for Edward. Remember Edward, IBM, Walker? Okay, so going back to here. So here's the investing activity. Take a look at this. Equipment, land, building, all this. For Intel, semiconductor maker, chip maker, Intel. Is it keep changing? Technology, Intel Corporation, chip technology keep changing. So that means they have to buy new chip makers every time. From who? Applied Material. We talked about. How much did I say? $1.8 million. One machine. How many machines they have to buy? A lot. Intel, well, they have 85% of market share for entire world. Do you know that? Second one is AMD. Right. So they have to keep buying that. If they don't invest to buy new machine, new semiconductor machine, what would happen?
Their activities will go down. They won't be able to sell any chips.
Right. Right. The quality of the chips going down. I mean, can they sell this still 486 chips? That's laughable. That's only what? Computer Museum in Mountain View, right? Can you see 486 machine? With younger people, they don't even know what I'm talking about, right? It's 486 machine. I used to using 486 chip machine before Pentium. Can you believe that? That's not that long ago. Makes me feel old, right? So now Pentium 4, I don't know. I don't keep up with the chip technology. So anyway, so that means they have to keep investing that to be able to even maintain their market share. It costs them a lot of money. So is it important to the business? Keep investing money? State of art, competition? A machine keep breaking down every 5 minutes? So your worker say, I'm not working here anymore, or a machine breaking down. The customer calling it, where's my shipment? Complaint. You see problem? So whether you like or not, you have to keep investing. Same thing. I said that about Edward. He doesn't want to be tardy at work, so he needs a reliable car. So operating activity, to support his operating activity, he needs to buy a car. Same thing. So the question is, where's the money coming from? Cash coming from? You will say, oh, no problem, keep borrowing money. No problem, keep issuing stock. No problem, keep issuing bond. There's a limit to that. So what would be the ideal, desirable way to funding these investment activities that you had to, no choice. You have to keep updating your machine. You have to keep improving your state of art. Is that what's your answer? Where should it be coming from? What should be source?
Operating activities.
Operating activities. So that's why the three key questions that I'm asking. Again, these three key questions might be good questions for your own corporation analysis. Any questions? Anything comes to your mind? So these are other planning decision-making tools in terms of cash flow analysis, right? Especially I talked about this earlier, right? Amazon.com, long-term. Jeff Bezos said, Amazon.com is here to stay for a long time. We want to make the biggest retail outlet in the cyberspace. So he's keep putting in what? Infrastructure. He's putting in infrastructure. So this is accounting 1C topics. I'll talk about that in accounting 1C, but I just want to have this for now, right? So most of the things I said, the Macy's, I talked about the dot-com fever, I talked about all that. Where's my Amazon.com slide is, oh my goodness, I think it looks like it cut off, Amazon.com. So I'm going to, yeah, it's cut off. Amazon.com cash flow statement, I put it in towards the end of that. So now I'm talking about here nitty-gritty organization. So I'll go through this quickly. And then I go back to my one example. So operating activity here, inflow, outflow, as you can see that most of the asset items, sales, cost of goods sold, inventory, receivable, all those operating expense items belongs to operating activity as you expected. Investing activity, as you can see the picture, lots of PP&E item, buying and selling both way, right there. And then financing activity, I put it in only two things, but it can be loan too, long-term, short-term debt, right? So just to, and also there's non-cash investing financing transaction. You need to buy a building. You don't have money, so you apply the loan. So building is $10 million. So cash, $10 million, does it coming to you or bypass you? You are buying a building, but you don't have cash. You apply the loan. You got the 10 million approved. So $10 million will bypass you, go to directly to who?
To the seller.
To the seller. So you don't even have a chance to smell the cash, $10 million. It just, that's called non-cash investing financing transaction. The cash is bypassing you. You're just sitting there, you apply the loan, you buy the land or building, just boom. So it's no big deal. All right. So this is organization. I said that, but I'm not gonna use this one because no numbers. I'm gonna use my example that I gave you as a handout. Again, OIF. When I say O, I meant operating activity. It can be in and out. The net amount could be, if it's increased, that means you generate cash. If it's decreased, you use cash. Same thing. Okay. So here's the net increase or decrease cash. So this line is summary of the three number. Summary of three activity number. The beginning cash, where's the beginning cash? Balance sheet. Where's the ending cash? Balance sheet. That's it. Okay, with that, we'll go one at a time. All right, so don't look at the solution, okay? So now you can push your pencil. Okay, we are doing together. Over the years, I learned the easiest way, best way is, anybody do not have this handout? Here? Okay. Everybody has handout? So first thing is, if I were you, what I'll do is, on the margin of the exam or homework, I make a delta column. What's the delta signifies? Change. So year-to-year change. But during the exam or quiz, please do not mix up the year. I do notice that some students say, oh, I thought the first column is 2002. Oh, I thought the second column is 2001. Make sure that you under 2002. But some corporations, they put most recent year as the first column. So, yeah. Do you have a good eyeglasses? Or do you have good eyes? So make sure that you don't. All right, so I just to make up. So cash, quickly, year-to-year change. Yeah, I will do this for every line item. The receivable, 1,000 positive. Merchandise inventory,
Negative 4,000.
4,000 decrease. Equipment, 3,000 increase. Accumulated depreciation, 5,000
Increase?
decrease. Or it was that's yeah. You know what? Land,
14,000
14?
increase.
payable. I'm sorry, I'm not lining up perfectly. Please, well, you need a little bit bigger.
2,000.
2,000. Salaries payable, 5,000. Notes payable,
6,000.
6,000. Common stock,
7,000 increase. And 10.
okay. 10,000. Finish. I'll do that. The reason I do that is because later I'm just going to use this number. And another thing, I'm going to be using this as my checklist. Soon as I do take care of that account, I'm gonna do cross out. Have you ever done the cross out, your to-do list? How many items on to-do list per day for you? Anybody do not have enough? I'll give you some of mine. My to-do list is getting expanding every day. I put that down to-do list. This yellow sticky, that yellow sticky. So I forgot where the yellow stickies are. Right. So I do need a yellow sticky to put it down where's my yellow sticky locations, so I can follow that. Right. People say using your iPad or something, but I do need several ones. Right. So psychology said once you cross out, that's when your endorphin flows in. It's good for your brain. Finish, checked off. That's my biggest, best joy every day, right? Finish, check off, delete, crossed out, right? So that's the system we're gonna be
So
doing.
salaries payable should be in brackets, right?
I'm sorry, salaries payable, did I make, oh yeah, minus five, yeah. Makes it, notes payable too?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, after you finish this, go to the skeleton. Go to the skeleton. Go to the skeleton. What do you know? Right off the bat.
Okay, 1,000.
Finish? So now you know the end result. So you finish, go back to here, your happy moment. I took care of that. I only have 17 to go. Right. Okay, I'm gonna do, did you notice that I'm doing the direct method first? It's harder, but it's good for your concept. And then I'm not using T account yet, because T account is my final result. If my method 1 not working, method 2 not working, method 3 working, then final safety net is a T account which I include in your package, right there. Where's the solution? On the website. Okay. But anyway, so direct method first. So which one is the indirect method? The following page. What's the difference between direct method and indirect method? How do you know? Just looking at the operating activity. Operating activity, if you start with net income, that means indirect method because you are indirectly massaging the number to be able to arrive one number. Cash operating activity, that's all. Alright, if you just go directory, cash, that means it's a direct method. Which method is a preferred method by FastSpeed iForce? This one. Which method is harder? This one. Which method is 90% of US corporation currently using? This
Indirect.
one, because easier. But in your lifetime, not even in next 5 years, iFirst will dictate every corporation using only one method, this one. So you better learn this one. My final exam, cash flow will be big time, cash flow. Because what did I say? Cash flow is testing for your entire accounting knowledge. You will see that right away, why I say that. So which method do you think I'm gonna ask on final exam? I have better news for you. I'm asking both methods. Why?